Alright, I'm here doing a review on the Paris 180 longboard trucks. There's a 180-degree hanger and a 50-degree base plate. Now these are more of a carving truck, but I like to use them for carving and like free riding and stuff. Right now I'm running a blue Venom barrel on the bottom. I think it's 86A, and then just the standard Paris 180 cone. And I'm pretty heavy, so this really is a good carving setup for me. Like, this will still carve even with a harder bushing on the bottom. So yeah, they're a bit scratched up and stuff. I haven't bent them yet, and I've done a lot of early grabs and stuff on them. They seem to be holding up fine. I've had them for like probably like 6 months now. I was riding them on a BC Moray, so they're dropped through, and I love them for carving and free riding and stuff. One problem that I had though is when I tried to double barrel them and put a washer on the top, is that you can sort of see right there and there. The washer was like, when I turned, it would just hit it, and it would sort of mark, and it marked it, and whenever I got to that certain point, it would just stop, and it would just stop turning, and it would just cut. So that's one thing, is I wouldn't recommend double barreling them if you had a washer on the top, because you will hit the sides and it will not turn anymore, and you'll just sort of start carving, and then as you're doing your turn you'll just sort of stop, and you won't be able to go any tighter than that. And when you have like a bamboo board like my Moray, it really is annoying because if you can't turn or anything, like, that's a problem. These trucks are pretty light. They, like, I can do like kick up my board and stuff and do early grabs like nothing, because they're not heavy at all, and they're pretty easy to just do anything you want on them. When you want to do like freestyle tricks, they're not heavy and you can do stuff. That's pretty much it with the trucks. They are good. I'd recommend them for carving and freeriding. For downhill, don't buy these. Buy something with a lower degree base plate, because they're way too carvy for anything like that when you're wanting to do like any kind of freeriding stuff, or downhill. Then they're not good for it, because they just don't, they're not stable. I've gone decent fast on them and got minor wobbles, but if I try and tuck with them, they're just done. Like, they can't take it. So don't downhill on them. Get a lower degree truck like a Randall or a Caliber 44 or something like that. But for freeriding carving, great truck. I like them a bit more probably than the Bears, so I'd recommend these over Bears probably, because Bears just don't feel, they're a bit heavier and they don't feel quite as strong when I'm riding with them. So recommend these. I actually found out that these are great bushings like the Venom 86As, but the better carving bushing that I had on it, that I actually just remembered is way better on it, is the bushings come with the Bears. I've heard they're 83A Venoms. I'm not sure on that, don't quote me on it, but if you have Bears and Parises, throw these on the Bears, because it's deeper bushing, so it's better, and then throw the Bears on this. Trust me, don't double barrel it again, but throw the barrel from the Bear on here. It's amazing for carving. I just love it, so try that. It's a lot better. So rate, comment, and subscribe.